everyone. So today we are going to be doing a short little lesson on the five senses. So what are the five senses? Does anyone know what the five senses are, or have you heard of any of them at all? Okay, great. So what the five senses are is hear, taste, smell, touch, and see. So we're going to talk a little bit about each one of these and what body part they correspond to. That is going to be our main goal, is knowing which body part correlates with which sense. Senses are all around us, and that is what you have been using your whole life to navigate through life and understand the world around you. So senses are very important. So understanding them and kind of how they work is something that we will be talking about. So to start off, we have hearing. So we hear with our ears. So you hear music, you hear loud, you hear quiet. You've been hearing things your whole life. So this is how we listen to the world around us. It's how you hear everything. And just a fun fact is the ear continues to hear sounds even when you are sleeping. So that would be why there's a loud noise or maybe thunder wakes you up. It's because the ear continues to hear everything and then it wakes you up. So basically we hear with our ears. So just remember that. So next is taste. So we taste with our mouths. Obviously when you eat, that makes sense because you're putting things into your mouth. And you actually are tasting with your brain. So when you put in your mouth, the brain decides if you like it, if you don't like it, that stuff. And if you've ever been sick or have had a stuffy nose or just couldn't really smell very well that day, you probably couldn't taste very well because you can't smell, you can't really taste very well. So it's just a little fun fact. So just remember, we taste with our mouths. There's some nice lips on the screen for you. So next is smell. We smell with our nose. You smell all the time. You smell so many things all the time. You decide if you like the smell, if you don't, which corresponds with everyone smells slightly different. So kitty. Sorry. Everyone smells slightly different. So you might like a smell of this food that you're smelling and the person you're with might not. So everyone smells differently and decides if you like it or not. And also another fun fact is women have better sense of smell than men. So that's just something genetically, or it just happens. It's just the way it works. So we smell with our nose. So remember that. So the next one is see. So we see with our eyes. 80% of all learning is done through the eyes, so you see everything. You're always looking around, you're looking at this presentation right now, you see color, you see everything. So you're always looking, all of our learning is done because you're seeing new things and understanding them, so you're learning, even if you don't realize it. Just a funny fact is it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Don't try it because it's not sanitary, but if you've noticed, or you've noticed anyone else, they've never sneezed with their eyes open. You always close your eyes. So just remember, you see with your eyes. Pretty eyes. You see everything. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to do a quick activity just so that everyone understands what we're doing and which senses go with which body part and what they do. So, which sense allows you to know what color this dog is? So obviously on the screen you can tell that that dog is black and white, and then there's also a purple background. But what sense allows you to know that? So the answer is your sight. So you're looking at that dog, you're seeing colors, and that is how you know that that dog is black and white. Right? Second question, which body part do you use to smell flowers? So the sense of smell, we were just talking about it, obviously. So you're smelling flowers. What are you using? You're bending over. You're going to breathe in through your nose, and that is how you're going to smell the flowers. So smell goes with your nose. Third question is, which sense tells us if something is soft or rough? So you want to know if something's soft or rough. What are you going to use to determine that? You're going to use your hands. And then you are going to touch that thing. So that will be the sense of touch, and you're going to use your hands. Just two more. So which body part allows us to hear music? So you're hearing music, it might be loud, it might be quiet, anything of the above, but you are hearing something. So where do you hear that from? Your ears. Yep, your ears. So sound, hearing, ears. So the last question is, how do you know that you like or dislike food? So you try a food, you put it in your mouth, and then you're gonna lick that ice cream cone, and what you're doing is you're tasting it. So that is the sense of taste. Alright, so just a quick overview. The 5 senses. So we hear with our ears, taste with our mouth, smell with our nose, touch with our hands, and see with our eyes. So you're seeing the world around you. Everything is, you're getting so much knowledge through these 5 senses, and they are so important for our everyday life. And we need them, and they are so important. So as long as you understand what is going on, and now that you understand kind of where these are coming from, you can be a lot more, you can notice a lot more things as you go about your everyday, what you're hearing, what you're tasting, what you're smelling, and how you are using all of these body parts while you are getting all these senses. So that was just a quick little activity lesson about the 5 senses. See you next time.